Good morning. Boy, we've got a big crowd today.
We do, and we're having fun already.
Oh, we are. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the April edition of the Chamber Chat.
Oh, my gosh.
I tell you, I thought I was all ready for spring, but this tornado weather's been scaring me a little lately.
Yeah, just a little bit. April reminds us that it is spring.
Yeah.
The weather can be whatever it is.
Well, I'll tell you.
It's beautiful today, though.
You're not going to believe this. There was one day this week that I actually got 4 new members in one day.
Oh, my goodness. Tell me all about it.
Well, I'm going to tell you about a few. So, now, most of them are going to be on next month.
Okay.
Because we were already full this month.
Yeah.
You know, we're
lots
popular.
Lots of good chatting
We
going on.
fill up. And our cameraman over here, he goes, no, you cannot go over time.
I know. 60 minutes, that's the limit.
So I have to tell people, I can't take more than like 9 or 10 people. So anyway, we're going to get started on these new members. I may have to put my glasses on for this. Mm-hmm. But... Matthew Lawrence. I don't know if you know him. He's the sweetest thing.
He was in Leadership DeKalb.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, my goodness.
Well,
one of my favorite people. Okay.
We're going to have a ribbon cutting pretty soon there, too.
Good.
Smithville Tire and Alignment.
Oh, good for Matt.
426 West Broad Street in Smithville. Ribbon cutting's on April 19th, and the building out there is looking fabulous.
I have to go out and look at it.
Oh, yeah, it looks great. And then the 3 Nails Lounge and Spa. I need that. Wendy Goodwin is the owner. It's right there. Okay, we're going to talk to people.
You don't ask gardeners about their nails. we just tuck our hands underneath our.
I don't have an excuse. I can't grow a thing, and my nails are awful. It must be all that typing I do. But anyway, 107
Do they
East
only
Main
do 3
Street.
nails at a time?
I have no clue. I have no clue what that means.
Okay.
But anyway, I'm going to find out at the ribbon cutting on April 10th. But Wendy
like the name 3 Nails.
Is the owner. And you know what used to be there? I mean, we had all kinds of things there. But Sundance.
Yeah,
That's the old Sundance location.
Oh, yeah.
Looks great. Now, Studio 105, which is right there on 105 Webb Street.
Good name for it.
Smithville, where Chris Allen owns that.
Yeah.
And his building is one of the buildings that got a grant, so it is looking fabulous.
It is looking flashy.
And Stephanie Williams is the owner. No Ken there. I wish we were. She is absolutely a doll. And the ribbon cutting is coming up on April 11th.
And what does she do?
What does she do?
Studio winner.
Yeah,
or are we going to find out
some kind
tomorrow?
of photography, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, I asked her because is this exercise? Because that used to be an exercise place.
Right.
So, which I used to go
We'll
to
learn
and need to
all
go back.
about it in May.
Yeah, we'll find out. So anyway, and then our next ones we're going to talk to. Now these entrepreneurs.
Yes. With a capital E.
The capital E. They're always coming up with something. They're
Good
awesome.
stuff.
And their new business is Cabin Kings, and you will recognize one of the voices, although they both sound, very similar because our Australians are back. Jeremy and
our
Emily
Aussies
Bell.
are back.
And their this new business, I want to hear all about it. Tell us what you got going now, guys.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Good day.
Thank you.
Good day.
Emily's like a regular. She's like the.
I know.
Let's see, Kathy's the Coco host, and she's the Coco co-host.
Yeah. We got to come up with a
Yeah, we need something.
hot
We
cocoa.
love it. We love it.
That can be Randy. Hot cocoa.
So she's the host. I'm the co-host. Kathy is the Coco.
host.
So we've always called Kathy Coco. People have always wondered
Yeah,
why
and
that
she's
is.
Coco.
And so she's Coco. And I said, what about hot cocoa? And she said, that's Randy.
Okay, people. Jen and I both have.
A little bit.
Jen and I
We're running
both
on
only.
fumes.
We got to tell everybody though. We've both only had 3 hours of sleep.
I don't know what
So
happened.
that's what's going on this morning. All right. Aye.
Is right.
Please forgive us this morning if she
Naps
comes
for
up with any
everyone.
more hot cocoa jokes. Okay, so guys.
Back to Jeremy,
Yeah, back
who's
to
waiting
Jeremy.
patiently for one word in.
Yeah,
I'm an introvert. I'm just saying that.
An introvert. Let's try to talk Australian the rest of the show. You
No,
want to? Okay,
that's embarrassing.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, crikey.
Crikey.
Oh, I love it.
Is that a bad word?
Easy
I don't
for
know. Is that
Australian.
it's a
Crikey?
place.
See, they could.
Oh, that's just like exclamation, like wow, like
That was too close to cranky, and I hear that a lot from my husband. Okay, so cranky, that means like, ooh.
So I just say things and I don't even think about what I'm saying.
Okay.
And I don't
Same
remember
problem.
that I'm not here. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
you're the Australian.
Okay, back
Anyway.
to
The Cabin
Cabin
King.
So,
Kings.
Cabin Kings, we started it, And look, what we would do is restore cabins. We do everything from media blast the cabin back, taking all the stain off, doing a termite treatment, doing all that sort of stuff, restaining it, and then then we can do a maintenance program for them over the next few years to keep it all tidy and everything like that.
Yep.
We do log repair, any rot that's in the wood, we can do all that sort of stuff. Minor fixing to decks and stuff like that. I hope I said that right without sounding bad. And if you have, let's say we can change colours of your whole cabin as well. So we can do a heap of stuff. So there's a lot of maintenance to a cabin if you're not aware. When you buy a cabin,
they're beautiful. They're unique and wonderful, and we have some beautiful cabin homes.
I had a friend who had a new cabin built. It's beautiful, and he said he had no idea that about every 5 years he goes through the whole process again.
Now, saying that, there's a lot of really good products out there that we use. One of them is Permachink. There's a longer life to products these days, so if you maintain your cabin really well and you do a yearly or bi-yearly sort of maintenance program, they can last you 20 years on the side of your cabin. But problem is a lot of people neglect it and they let it go for 5 years with doing nothing because it looks good, and then that's when the problems start happening.
All at once.
You seem like someone who would be in a good position to do pre-purchase inspection for a cabin.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we've actually had a few phone calls even already. We had one, I think was she in Ohio, I think it was. We did have a phone call from a lady who, I'm about to put a bid in on a cabin. Yeah. Can I send you photos of it so you can tell me how much money do I need to set aside to fix it up, and that one was a really very, very, very old cabin that hadn't been maintained. So it's fun to receive phone calls like that of people who are trying to purchase, and love to help them out as well, because you never know, they might become a customer one day, and wood
is a strange thing. It moves and all sorts of things happen, and it has different textures and all that sort of stuff. So people got to understand when you're looking after a full wood cabin, there's a bit of work to it, and you don't want water to get in. So prevention is the best thing for it,
Well, how do they get a hold of you if they need this work done or want an estimate?
I can do that part.
You do the
So you can call us, so 615-903-5213. You'll get me. Or go to cabinkings.org. You can put in a query. We've also got a bunch of information on our website as well as blogs. So if you are a log cabin owner and would just like to read up about what you need to be doing, we have tons of information on there. Or you can just email me at info@cabinkings.org. And, if you need to, I'll just book in Jeremy's calendar. I'll just send him on out, and he'll take a look at it.
Mightn't understand what I'm saying, but I'll give you an idea.
Send an interpreter with you, right?
You've got an app for that, isn't it?
There's an app for everything.
There is an app for anything.
Oh my goodness. Well, these two not only do Cabin Kings, but they also have Hosanna Farm.
That's right.
Farm. And so Farm. And so, which is a fabulous place. And I hear that you've got an event coming up.
We do. We're so excited. So Tony and Jamie Bates, good friends of ours in Alexandria, they are actually hosting a Extravaganza. Extravaganza. So April 12th. So just stay tuned on the Alexandria Facebook groups, on the Hosanna Farm Facebook page, and the details will be coming out. But that's going to be a wonderful Easter egg hunt and just a lovely time for the community. We are just facilitating the location, but I definitely wanted to mention it today because the Bates are just such lovely people and just doing wonderful things up there in Alexandria. So we're excited to have them come out and put this event on. So
it's down in Alexandria.
Oh, down, yeah.
Down in Alexandria.
Down.
Oh, yeah. And
don't look at the map. Look at the hill.
I'm like, it's not.
Look at Snow's Hill.
Jen, I don't know if you've been in Alexandria lately, but not only with the grant, we were able to do a lot of improvements to 4 buildings. Tony and Jamie have come in. Have you seen the new building there? It's the cutest thing.
Amazing.
Red. It doesn't sound cute, but it is the cutest building.
Yes, it is. Yes.
And they've also closed on another building downtown, and then we have another couple of guys who have bought a couple of buildings. So they're all very motivated. So we're working together to get a lot
It's such a great
accomplished.
feel in Alexandria. We love going
Yeah.
down, just walking the square. And
Well, it's going to be vibrant again.
Lots of history, lots of really wonderful folks.
Yeah.
Well, and speaking of vibrant, I tell you, Emily is on our chamber board, and she is always coming up with stuff and wanting to help. So she
Which in the back of Suzanne's mind really
praise you,
means,
Jesus.
but no, she loves ideas.
No, I don't want to add to the workload, but she's taken over actually, something that we're already supposed to be doing. And she's working with Randy Caldwell on this, and I'm sure he'll bring it up too. But we've got Business After Hours that's going to start.
Yay!
back.
Absolutely. We're so excited. So this will be a networking event in the heart of Smithville for all the chamber members and non-chamber members. So even if you're not part of the chamber maybe yet, and this is something you want to come and just meet other business people in the area. So our first one is going to be June 12th. It's a Thursday. We're going to be running it from about 5 till 6:30. Now, location to be advised, but we will get back to you really soon. But again, just watch the Smithville DeKalb Chamber of Commerce Facebook page. We will do our very best just to promote it on every single group we could find in this area and let you know where it's going to be. And yeah, June 12th though, go ahead and pop that in your calendar now. Block it out, you're busy.
And is
Come
Business
enjoy.
After Hours going to be the same type of thing that if the business, say you work for a bank, that the bank is a member, anyone who is an employee of that bank would be
Right.
invited.
That's
so,
true.
So people just need to keep that in mind that if you see it, you're welcome.
It's open. Yep, it'll be open to all. And, we just want to meet other people who are in business, hear about what you do, let you meet other people, and who knows the amazing deals that might get done from relationships that they build,
Even if you
over
don't
an
have a
event.
business, if you're just a resident,
Yeah.
Yeah.
come on
Yeah.
by.
Yep.
Meet
Come
the
on
business
over.
owners. It's a great
Networking is big.
Yeah.
And so I don't think I realized that when I started this 26 years ago. I'm like, networking, what is that? And now, I make a phone call and say, should I apply for this grant? You just know
Yeah.
people.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, it's big.
Yeah.
So anyway, thank
we're
y'all
excited.
so much. I'm excited
Thank
about
you
your
for
new
having
business. Excited
Yes.
about all the things going on at Hosanna Farm. Was that pretty good?
Yeah, it was
Pretty
okay.
good.
It was
crikey,
lovely.
y'all
I'm not
come
sure
back
it's
anytime you
Australia.
want.
Right.
Crikey.
Right. Thanks so much.
Thank you for having us.
All right, and next
Oh,
also
Jen, I know you want to
also
announce
another
this one.
exciting
Yeah.
guest we have from Ascension St. Thomas DeKalb Hospital. We have a new general surgeon, Dr. Adam Ellis, and Dr. Ellis is here to tell us about his services and maybe start with just a little bit of where you come from and how you ended up here in our area.
Okay. Well, I am originally a Tennessee boy. I grew up in Memphis, and so lived in various places. Got my training in New York City and Philadelphia. So plenty of trauma.
Yeah, saw lots of
The
stuff.
Knife and Gun Club. I've got lots and lots of stories. Maybe not fit for the air, but I was more recently at Vanderbilt as trauma attending in the trauma department. Did a lot of burns, things like that, and then got kind of worn out with that, and went to a rural community in Kentucky where I've been for the last 18 years, and basically there was a change in ownership in the hospital, and they wanted to go with their own surgeons. So me and the other surgeon, we went our ways and came here.
We are so lucky.
Yeah, wow.
What great experience.
And my wife is also a physician. She's at Vanderbilt and is a pediatric neurologist. And so we have a place in Nashville, and for the time being, I'm commuting, but I'm looking at properties around here. It's
Oh,
such a
yeah.
beautiful
That's good
area.
news.
Yeah.
It's
All the real
absolutely
estate agents will be calling him this afternoon.
I know. They're like, ooh, they
say,
listen.
Suzanne, what's his
Well,
number?
who was listening to the radio? You get a special gem today.
I already
Got a great
got
choice
one.
of a bunch of great realtors here.
But one thing that I think is good to mention is that this is my job. So I'm not. What do they call it? I think they say one cheek in the saddle.
All these new sayings I'm hearing
Right,
today.
yeah.
I don't know.
You've never heard
I
that
haven't,
saying?
yeah.
Oh.
my
I didn't grow up with
entire
horses. I don't know.
my entire practice is devoted to Smithville and to DeKalb.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, and it has been a while since our local DeKalb hospital has had the opportunity to have a full-time operating room and general surgeon available. So this is really great news for our community.
Well,
really great news.
It's great news for me because I've really been enjoying it. You guys have been wonderful. And so I guess we can't do this without mentioning my connection with your previous surgeon here, Dr. Williams. So I came here to interview for the job, and everybody kept talking about Dr. Williams this, Dr. Williams that. Dr. Williams was so wonderful, and then it clicked because somebody mentioned something that would indicate that she was a female surgeon, and I said, "Do you mean Kenna Williams?" And they said, "Yes, Kenna Williams. Do you know her?" And I said, "Yeah, absolutely. I grew up from like 4 houses down from her.
Isn't that
Oh my
crazy?
goodness.
Street
Wow.
in Memphis.
No way.
Our parents knew each other. Our parents were friends, and she actually used to babysit me when I was a kid." Which is, I thought, just
Full circle.
I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
it sounded like it was all meant to be. But so far, everyone's been wonderful and very welcoming.
Well, we got
and-
Southern hospitality here.
Well, yeah, well,
Yeah.
I know all about that.
And great nurses.
Yes, great
Yeah.
nurses, great team. I have to put Ascension way up for the people they put in place to help make this happen. So, I offer a wide range of services, including the usual, which,
Gallbladder.
hernia surgery,
yeah.
All the good
gallbladder.
stuff.
Oh yeah. All the stuff that really you put the surgery off for some unknown reason, and then you have it, and you're like, oh man, why didn't I do that 10 years
Yeah.
ago?
Oh, yeah. And every time I think I've taken out the last gallbladder available, there's another one. But I also do wounds, limb salvage. People. There are lots of, unfortunately, a lot of diabetic patients who suffer from wounds, especially on lower extremities, feet, toes, things like that. I have a lot of experience with wounds, limb salvage, things like that. Also, obviously, burns. So hopefully that won't be needed very much. But if the need arises, I'm comfortable with that as well.
And we have a lot of because we have a lot of tourism. A lot of folks who come in. This is great that someone coming into the ER might not have to be transported someplace else for an emergency surgery.
Right, and I think that's one of the things that we're trying to push back against. Is I think it's going to take a while, but we just want to emphasize that the services are available here, and don't have to go to Nashville for everything.
Right.
Have you seen Nashville lately? It's
Well,
kind of
if you can get state of the art care,
Here.
great here, great nursing here. It is so much better for the patient to have family here.
yeah.
So that folks can come check in. You have not just one person driving hours and hours back and forth, but you
Yeah.
can, the entire family can participate in that patient's care.
Oh,
That's
and
a great thing.
I agree completely, and I can say also that in 26 years of practice, I've seen family support make the difference between life and death more than once.
I can testify to that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
We're
I
so
also-
glad you're here, though.
I also do endoscopy. I think that's something that Dr. Williams didn't do that I do.
Okay.
And there's a great need for that. In my former community, that was one of the things that I found was that people showing compliance with the recommendations for getting scopes was on the low side. And, you talk about it, doesn't sound like a lot of fun, but it's important. Colon cancer is the number 2 killer for both men and women. And colorectal cancer screening is actually extremely important.
Yeah.
They recently reduced the guideline age. It used to be age 50, now it's age 40 to get your first colonoscopy. And so that means a lot
So we're
of people
getting our health tip today too. This is great.
Yes, a lot of people
Good
are
reminders.
out of compliance all of a sudden. Oh, you thought you were fine.
Let me tell you, my husband and I went and got our colonoscopy together. It was like a mini vacation. I was like,
I'm going to go to sleep now.
it was awesome.
I do all of mine with sedation. And I always tell people there's no way to make it fun, but we try to make it reasonable.
I don't know. It was pretty relaxing. I was asleep and got to have a private room. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for
my
coming to be on
goodness,
Chamber
we're
Chat.
grateful
Thank you very
you're here
much.
to
Welcome
for
to
the
our
invitation.
community.
Hope to be on again.
You can be in any time. You just give me a buzz and
All
we'll get you on.
Well, thank you.
Thanks so much.
Dr.
All right, y'all
Ellis.
take care.
Where are we, Jen? Now, let's see here.
Onward Finishing Solutions.
Oh, okay. Nick's not here, so we'll get him back on next month,
That's right.
I guess. So let's mention that Farmhouse Finds Yard Sale Social number 4.
Number 4.
It's coming up Saturday, April the 5th,
Yep.
starting at 10 a.m.
Yep.
So, oh my goodness, if you've not been to Farmhouse Finds, it is fabulous out there.
And these events are so fun. If you know, I know it's this Saturday, so people gotta hustle in there in just a couple of days. Put it on your calendar. But it is so much fun, and they do such a great job. And Farmhouse Finds is neat and fun to go to anyway.
Go eat, go shop.
Got
It's just
great
fun.
food.
Yeah.
So highly recommend it. And also on this Saturday
Oh, yeah.
is the celebration of craft
Yeah.
at the Appalachian Center for Craft. And it's a free event. Been happening for, I don't know, they don't have the number. I'm going to say 25
Long
years.
time, yeah.
And it's from 10 to 5. It's at the Craft Center. And that address is 1560 Craft Center Drive. You just see the big sign just next to
Hurricane Bridge.
Mm-hmm. They have craft demonstrations, live music, kids on hands-on crafts, gallery sale, food vendors. They'll have a silent auction fundraiser, and that artwork that's in the silent auction has been donated by all the fabulous regional artists who have connections to the craft center, either as instructors, or some of them were even students and then have gone on to continue to hone their craft. And that fundraiser goes toward educational outreach programs.
We love
so I know in DeKalb County they've had 6th grade classes go, they've had high school classes go, and all of those fundraiser proceeds go to support those outreach programs. So
Absolutely.
anyone who's interested in more information about that, call 615-597-6801 or visit their Facebook page.
Oh, sounds good.
Yep.
Brother Chad Ramsey's here from
Brother Chad!
Snippers,
Hey!
Church.
Easter!
I'm afraid I might be a Coco.
Oh, yeah.
You're on the
I think
list.
you have been
Yeah,
one of
I've done it
the
once or
Cocos
twice.
before.
Once or twice. So I'm like the emergency code. So.
Eco!
Hot cocoa, eco.
There we go. Just don't call me E.
Coco.
coli.
Coco.
I know. Yeah, make sure you shop at the Co
Get
there.
mad at you, that's what we'll call
Right,
it.
that's right. Well, good morning.
How could you be mad at Brother Chad?
I didn't mean Brother Chad.
No.
I was referring to you, Jen.
Oh, that's fitting. That's fitting.
There you go.
So what's going on?
What is not going
Oh,
on?
this is a
goodness.
great
This
time of year,
coming
isn't
this
it?
season.
I feel like we have so much stuff going on. I know this week our church is heading on a mission trip to Germany. So we've been in
Wow.
partnership with them for last 3-4 years, and so we're heading there. But even like right here in the community, there's just so much going on. I know this is Easter month, and
Yeah.
so everybody has their Easter services. For us, we have several things going on that week. There's a Good Friday community service. It's going to be at Assembly of God this year. I believe
Oh,
the time
nice.
is at 6:30. So we'll have that going on. Always a great service, that Good Friday service, is we get to join together and just do that.
And that is a really neat thing. It rotates around. The
Yeah.
different pastors participate in the service itself. So it's truly a community event.
Yeah, I think I preached at it like 6 years ago, and they haven't let me since. So
Well, there's just so many. There's just so many
there
good
are,
preachers.
there are,
So
there
many
are.
great pastors
There are.
around.
And we love.
And don't
getting
take it
more-
personally, really.
Oh no, we love to get all the pastors in, and we're excited with how everything's going to go this year. So that's on that Friday. On that Saturday, the 19th, a lot of stuff going on that day. We have at our church, we have two things going on that Saturday. We at 10 a.m. that morning, we have our extravaganza as well.
Oh, you got one too.
It's from 10 to about noon, and it's for all the kids, pre-K all the way through 5th grade. They can come out, have an egg hunt, have a good time with that. That is just show up and have a good time with your family. That same day on the 19th, and this is something you got to sign up and call. But if you call the office at the church, 615-597-4275, there's still some spots available. Our men's ministry does this every year where we do a free oil change and car wash for single moms and senior adults. So if you know anybody or you're interested, just call the church and we'll be glad to sign you up and try to squeeze you in. We do have to have that in by the 10th, I think, because we have to order your filter and make sure we have all the...
You don't have just the whole big warehouse behind you, right? Yeah.
So we do get all that stuff, and all that takes place over at Napa. We partner with them for the space there. And then, of course, Easter is here. It's
kind of a big deal.
So, several churches are going to have some sunrise services. Our church is having our regular service at 10 a.m. And find a church, get plugged in, and go celebrate the best day of the year. So, so that's coming here. But I cannot go without talking about what's happened on May the 4th. So, Easter's a big one, but May 4th is right behind it.
Star Wars Day?
It is Star Wars Day. So that's go nerd out right there. There we go. So with the 4th behind
May
us
the 4th
here,
be with you.
May the 4th be with you.
That's right. But we are having our Man Up dinner. It's our men's dinner. It's for young men and men, boys, whatever. Just anybody who wants to come to that. It's open to the whole community. I'm really excited this year, and I got to talk to him this week. Coach Former from the National Championship Vols is coming to be our guest speaker.
Wow!
So we're excited about that. You can come to the meal. You can actually eat the food, everything. We're just taking donations. There's not really a ticket for it, but you can go online and sort of reserve a spot if you want to ahead of time. But it's going to just be open for everybody.
I've heard him speak before. He's pretty amazing.
He's really good. He really is good. But he is coming. But if you want to really get to know him, and this is something that he's requested from, I think it's at 5 o'clock on that day. And this is all on a Sunday, but at 5 o'clock, he's doing a meet and greet.
Oh.
And so now for that, you do have to get a ticket. The ticket does cover your meal. It covers everything, but it allows you to have a little more one-on-one time with Coach and get to talk to him beforehand. And he's a really great guy, Superman of faith too.
Yeah, an inspirational person.
Yes,
for sure.
You can tell he loves the Lord, but he loves his family. He loves his state and just the people in it, and he's just been great to work with. So, like I said, what's not going on right now?
That's a big deal right there.
So there's a lot of stuff happening. So get plugged in somewhere. This is truly the best time to get plugged in with Easter season.
Yep.
Spring is in the air. So all kinds of fun stuff.
And time for new beginnings. If you haven't found a church yet, there's so many to choose from. And and we hope everyone in our community feels that love and feels that that moment of inspiration that April can bring.
And I love how we work together, and the churches do work together, and we have a spirit in the community, especially when something bad happens or that we need to work together. Like, it's not hard at all to call each other up and all these things. And I think the nice thing about it, there's a place for everybody. So if you have not to get preachy, you should never go to church just because I like this or I like that. It's not about our preferences, it's about worshiping God. But there's a church for anybody. And you probably drive by 20 churches as you get to work. So so get in one, get plugged in, and as we always say at our church, no church is perfect, but we serve a perfect God. So enjoy Easter, enjoy this season, and we'll get excited for it.
Sounds great,
Brother Jay.
Let me say this too, as a business owner downtown, the churches down there are great.
Yeah, they are.
They're just not about getting members, but they're out and about in our downtown area, mingling with the business owners, mingling with the patrons, and it's just great to have their presence downtown.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
That's great.
See you
Thanks,
guys.
Brother Chad. Well, it's Suzette in the building, Kathy.
Let's go ahead with
Here she is. Suzette Barnes is
Yay!
here.
How
to
are
talk
you?
about DeKalb Middle School Career Day coming up.
Yes, we're excited. We do this each year.
Yeah.
For the students, we have about 560 students enrolled currently in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. So we like to be able to provide them opportunity to learn about various careers.
This is actually 6, 7, 8 is when they have to start thinking about it. I mean,
Right.
they really. This is great that you put a lot of effort into this, because that if they don't start high school on the right foot,
You'll be like me and not figure it out till you're in your 40s.
well, 6th, 7th, 8th is when they got to start, poking
Yeah.
around, feeling about what they want to do.
Yeah.
And during their 8th grade year is the high school starts coming over to talk to the 8th grade students about what career path you're going to choose in
Yeah.
high school.
Yeah.
So we want the students to be thinking about it before they have to make a decision,
Yeah.
right then. And what we see early in middle school, 6th grade, 7th grade, when you ask a student, what do you want to be when you grow up? Can you guess what the number one answer is? A gamer.
I
Video
was gonna say influencer, but I guess
Influencer,
gamer. Yeah, influencer, gamer. That's
Gamer, YouTuber.
Yeah,
you-
yeah.
You know, NBA player,
Uh-huh.
professional sports.
Hey, some people make it.
Somebody's
and
gonna
they
make
do.
it.
You know, we've had
That's right.
DeKalb that's students that went that path, but we try to get through TCAP's state testing, little more relaxed part of the year, but it's a pretty big deal. We've been doing it for several years now.
You have great participation every year.
Great participation.
So tell us about that day. What day is it?
So it's on May 6th this year. We try to do it like the second Tuesday of May each year. Don't always happen, but that's our goal. But it's May 6th. The students will come in by grade beginning at 9 o'clock. I've already mailed out the flyer to a lot of businesses. You've participated, Ms. Jen, in the past.
Yep.
But through the years, what I found as personnel change, I lose my contacts. You were talking about networking earlier. So networking is great, knowing people, knowing who to contact.
Yeah.
So if there's a business listening and you've not heard from me and you want to participate, by all means, give me a call. But the way we set that up is the day before, all the students will get a set of questions that they're going to ask the businesses, the careers, when they go in. And on the back of that is a list of all participating careers set up for that day. And we encourage the students, go ahead and pick out 3. We're not going to say that you can't visit them all, but pick your top 3. You're going to visit those booths first. They have the set of questions to answer. That way it keeps them focused and on task, and they're not just
And they have to do something. I mean,
aimlessly wandering around, right?
Yeah, right. Which
sometimes
middle
you-
schoolers are really good at.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to know what to
Aimlessly
ask.
huddling in a corner, not
Right,
really
right,
engaging.
We have, businesses set up inside. We have businesses set up outside. Some businesses, are giving away things or having the students to try to do. I know in years past, Caney Fork, for example, the students have their big gloves on and they're trying to do nuts and bolts with those gloves like line workers do. The sheriff's department one year, brought the drunk goggles in, so the
Yes.
students are getting to wear those. So lots of fun stuff. My favorite is life flight. We
Oh, yeah, the
life
helicopter.
helicopter, landing and taking off. The students get to sit inside the helicopter. They get to talk to the pilot. They get to talk to the nurses. And they're really good about being there every year, weather permitting, of course.
Sure.
Last year they were en route.
And also emergency permitting.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I mean, they do have a job to do.
Right. But they do try to make it a point to be there, if
It
they
is great.
can. And they were en route last
Oh,
year.
the
and had to
DTC
turn around.
pictures.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I love the
DTC.
DTC.
will be there.
I love being a superhero.
That's a hit. That's
Yeah.
always a hit. but the students, they will rotate in as a grade for about 30 minutes, visit the booths, get their questions answered. One grade will come out. We'll have just a 10-minute or so transition. The next grade will come in. Starts at 9. We're finished with that part about 11 o'clock that morning. Like I said, we have businesses inside, we have businesses outside, and then after that, I have speakers lined up to come inside the building and speak to the 8th grade students on a more personal level. Just to have more conversation with those 8th graders, since they are preparing to go to the hospital.
Yeah. And I think one of the best things about Career Day is that it connects all the local businesses and employers to the school as well. When we talk about networking, it's a great partnership that gives the school an opportunity to connect to the businesses as well, bringing them in, letting them see the kids firsthand of who might be someone that they'll employ, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years from then. It's just really a great thing for the community.
And I'll share a personal story with that, if I may. When my son was in middle school, there was a company there, a business there, Tool and Die, and the gentleman asked me what my son wanted to do, and I said, I don't know. At this point, I'm just praying he graduates high school, right? he does not have a desire to go to college. Yeah. And he said, well, I would like for him to come and work for me where I can teach him the trade. So at 16 years old, my son went to work for this gentleman. That was at Career Day. And learned the trade of machine tool technology. Went on to TCAP, was able to finish a 16-month degree in 11 months because of the work experience. Yeah. And was hired directly out of TCAP for Barrett Firearms in Murfreesboro. Yeah. So networking opportunities, they are there.
Yeah, they click.
Yes.
It's just a great thing. So thank you.
Yeah,
but we know it doesn't.
Energy.
We know it doesn't just happen. So thank you for coming and sharing that with everybody.
You are most welcome. Thank you for letting me be here. And I want to say, in the past, Ms. Suzanne, you have emailed all the chamber members, and we've got new participants. So if there's anybody listening today and you've not heard from me and you want to come, please reach out to me at school, 615-597-7987. You can email me directly at suzettebarnes@dekalbschools.net. But we would love to have new careers represented this year. Tentatively, I have a veterinarian coming this year, or at least the vet tech, and bringing animals. So excited. We're excited about it. So
and for our community listeners, ask. On the evening of the 6th, or sometime when you see your child, your grandchild, niece or nephew, ask them what they saw on Career Day. Get that conversation going of what was interesting for them that they saw that might be a good conversation for family members to engage in also.
And the students, a lot of times, for example, will say, well, I want to be a lawyer. Well, when they talk to a lawyer there and realize how many years of college they have, then they're like, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be in school for that many years.
It's not a one-year degree.
And good to get that information.
Yes. But thank you for allowing me to be here today. And
thank you for being here.
We look forward to seeing new people this year.
Yeah, I'll be there to take pictures. I'll be there.
All right,
thanks again.
Thank you, Suzette. Oh, Randy Caldwell is here this morning from the Purple Door, and Randy, you know all things downtown Smithfield. I know.
I thought it was hot cocoa.
Oh, hot cocoa.
Yes.
I want to make you introduce.
I was afraid my husband might have just turned in and goes, "What did you just call Randy?"
Yeah, my ears
you can blame me.
Up there
you can blame me.
Well,
I like hot cocoa. I think that's
great. If you
great.
want to find me downtown, I'm usually at Buttonwillow getting my coffee. I'm known as Decaf Randy.
Not anymore.
Hot chocolate. Hot cocoa. From now on, I'm hot cocoa.
Yeah. That's right. I like it.
We got a lot of things going on. I've got so many things. I've got 3 or 4 pages.
Oh man, we're gonna have to talk fast.
Make sure I get through it.
Yeah.
Guess who's in the house tonight?
Pam Tillis.
Pam Tillis.
Oh my gosh, she's one of my favorites ever.
She's
She's one of my favorites. Well, her dad was one of my favorites, and then Pam was one of my favorites.
So for those who don't know, she's at the Harvester tonight. If you haven't been to Harvester, you're really missing something.
Yep.
Great asset to
beautiful
our downtown.
building, too.
Bert's done a fantastic job with that facility. Gets great musicians in there.
It's hard to believe how
Evidenced
he
by
gets these
Pam
people.
It really is. So I think the doors open at 4 o'clock. At 6 o'clock, there'll be live music with Philip Lamons. So the evening's starting off with that. And then Pam Tillis will start at 7:30 there. I think there's going to be food, drink, everything there. Ages 18 and up, obviously because of the environment there. But just a great facility. Just a
I bet they'll be packed out
tonight.
tonight.
Oh, I
I'm
bet.
going.
Yeah.
I'm going. I
Yeah.
got my
Packed out.
ticket.
Yeah.
I'm going. I saw this morning a low ticket alert for it. So I'm guessing that tickets are still available at the door, but you can also look online
Right.
to go see that. So exciting night tonight
Yeah.
in Smithville.
Get lots of pictures.
Shop late Friday. This Friday night.
Coming up.
Most of the businesses are open from 5 to 7. Some are open to 8. I think I'll be open to 8. Just a couple announcements. There'll be the grand opening for Rocky Jane's Pet Shop.
I know, I
Pet
can't wait. I haven't
store.
been in there yet. I gotta go.
I've already got to go
Pet
in. It's pretty awesome. I love it.
Two of my favorite people, Sherry and Sandy. There, when you go in there, you'll probably recognize them. They've worked at the Button Willow for a couple of years.
Yes.
Great couple of girls there. They're going to have live music. Jude's food truck is going to be there.
Yeah.
They're going to have raffles and a giveaway. They're also partnering with the DeKalb Animal Shelter, so they've got little Easter baskets for the animals at the shelter, so you can buy something, put that in,
Put it in the basket.
for
Oh,
the
that's
dog.
great.
So great way to support your local business and support the DeKalb Animal
Yeah.
Shelter.
What a great
at
fit.
the same time, and
Yeah.
bring your pet. I've already taken 2 of my 3 dogs there. And,
Oh, I don't know if they want.
They
Let
kind
me
of sniff
think
around.
about whether I want to
know,
venture.
They know others have been there.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
so they get all
So what is
excited
this?
when they go
Yeah.
in there. So, and those 2 are just so great with the animals, when they bring them in. And I think you'll find a lot of the shops are welcome. I'm welcome to. If you want to bring your dog into my shop, I love it. And I think a lot of them do. I know Buttonwillow, a lot of people bring them
We
in
know
there
that
as
Summer
well.
Luna does.
Yes, that's right.
Summer.
Yeah.
Speaking of summer, they're having at the mail room, they're having a pre-Easter sale.
Oh, yeah.
On Friday night.
I went pre-sale. I went last week.
So make sure you visit
pre-saler.
them there. Erin at Refined Boutique, they just moved over to Main
Yes,
Street.
it's
So if
fabulous.
you haven't been in there and seen the fabulous job they've done with that shop, she does some really cool stuff.
She's amazing.
So talented.
Very, very talented. They're having a sip and shop. They have a little lounge area that they'll have food and drink there as part of the night. So make sure you stop by to see them.
Husbands are going to love this because they can sit over there and relax while the women are shopping. you know?
Right.
Yeah.
And then we got Brenda at the Attic.
Yeah, we love Brenda.
She's got a couple things going on. She's got Mary Mathis will be there that night with her ceramic plaques that she does custom
art in the back
design.
now.
Mary and I go way back. That's great.
So she'll be there Friday night. She'll also be there Saturday. We'll be doing some custom ceramic tic-tac-toe boards in the creative corner of the attic. So
Yeah.
Brenda's created
Mary
a little
Mathis is
spot in-
one of the most talented people I've
And
ever seen.
sweet.
She does the most amazing, intricate things with ceramic, and you look at him and you're like, "Is that silk? No, it's ceramic."
Yeah,
I mean,
haven't
she's
seen it
just
yet, so
amazing.
I'm excited to
Yeah.
see it. Yeah, so she'll be doing the thing Saturday as well. Brenda's created a little kind of creative corner where she's doing some art stuff and stuff
great.
back there.
That's a little room
just
on the back right.
keeping her
Yeah.
mind there. So Purple Door will have 20% off on some things, and I would just keep an eye out on social media for what the other shops may be doing. But those are the things I know of
Yep.
right now.
That's a lot.
So that's kind of a lot of things that are going on Friday night. The Thursday night before, Joe at BW Fine Cigars shop there right next to the
Button
mailroom,
Willow.
right
Yeah.
next to
Yeah.
Button
Yeah,
Willow.
yeah.
He's having a cut and light with Al McAuliffe at 5 p.m. So join them. I'm sure it's
cut
kind of a
and
class.
light.
Yeah, I guess
I'm
that's
sure it's Kim the
like a
Chip
little
Shop. Yeah,
educational.
there's a certain art to that.
Yeah,
I'm not a cigar
yeah.
smoker. I'm
Yeah.
not, so I don't know. But
Yeah.
you see the cigar cutters and the lighters. Those are, they're very, all the cigar smokers,
Right.
they're very proud of those things, and that's something
That's
that they
fun.
seek out.
Good
so
for
they're having
him.
that. So
Yeah.
join them for an amazing night of great cigars, great vibes, and good company, and they'll have some good deals on their cigars as well. Next Tuesday, another artists will be celebrating. Aaron Tippin.
Yes, we're so excited.
Dedication. So
The mural.
we got that.
The mural is fabulous, and
Yeah.
we're so excited to be able to highlight what I mean. Aaron and Thea have been so wonderful in our community, and this is really great to be able to,
We love
identify them as
They're
one
just
of our
like-
own.
They're like family.
Yeah, yeah.
They're great ambassadors,
Yeah.
for our community. So that starts at 5:30 on Main Street. Some businesses, I
That's
think, are going to be
Tuesday the 8th,
that's
right?
Tuesday the 8th.
Okay.
I think some of the businesses are going to stay open late, for those that are coming downtown. Of course, Aaron and his family will be there.
Sure, we'll have a
at,
big crowd.
Yeah,
events
yeah.
as well. So a couple of May 17th. Well, let's say a couple save the date.
Yeah, save the
things
date,
to
save the
have
date.
things. So May 17th, we've got the Cornbread Festival.
Nice.
Downtown.
I'll tell you, the festivals are always great for our community. They're always great for the downtown businesses too, because we always do really well. There, people aren't just shopping the vendors; they're coming and visiting. They're discovering Smithville. They're discovering downtown Smithville. So make sure you put that on your calendar. May 3rd, Chase Collins from the Vintage Owl
Yes.
will be doing an open-air French country market in their little
Fourth
auxiliary
Street.
building there
Yeah.
on 4th Street,
Yeah.
105 North 4th Street. That'll be from 10 to 6. So he'll be in collaboration with some others there, and in his little courtyard, they'll be doing
beautiful.
that. So if you haven't seen Jace's style and his design,
He's
talents and all that,
amazing,
he's
so
very amazing
talented.
with the things he does. Put September 19th on your calendar. That's going
yeah.
to be the Art Walk.
Already got that.
our annual
good.
Art Walk. And we are going to be expanding this year over to Main Street. So we, had quite a few artists last year, and we kind of spilled on to 4th, but we're going to kind of spill it over into Main Street there, and kind of
Yeah.
use the alleys as a nice connection,
Right.
between
Great.
the two areas that we're going to be having the activity on. So just look for details on that. We'll start posting social media the more we know about it. We're still kind of in the planning stages of it. So if you know of any artists, any local artists that want to participate in that, please get in touch with me about that. Let me see. I'm going to go to my last page here and just make sure I've got everything. Do you want me to touch up base on the mother, daughter, sister,
Sure,
cousins,
go right
friends?
ahead.
So
Do it.
this is joins for a special celebration for you. That's basically for mothers, daughters, sisters, aunts, cousins, friends, standing
it's a
together
girl
in
party.
prayer, war room style.
I understand
Oh, yeah,
it's
so-
women. It's geared toward women, but men are not excluded.
Oh,
men,
okay then.
they won't be turned away at the
So
door.
what's war room style? That's something I'm
That
not familiar
movie,
with.
the movie where the War Room, Prayer Warriors.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, good. So that'll be Saturday, May 3rd from 11:30 to 1:30 at the DeKalb Complex Auditorium. Tickets are $20, includes finger food, dessert, guest speakers, start on your warboard, friends and fellowship, fun games, and prizes and door prizes.
But we have to talk about our 4 speakers of the
Yeah.
day because
Quickly.
folks know them. Wanda Redmond, Tara Hale, Beth Gill, and B.
Oh,
B-Tubs.
Oh, we love her.
So if you are looking for an inspirational thing to do for, kind of getting you geared up for Mother's Day the next weekend,
Yeah.
come on out. For $20, you're going to get so much bang for your buck.
Well, Randy, hang out in case Brad doesn't show. Can you? Or you got a
I
minute?
can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get you out of here in time to
I
open the
Willa
show.
can wait for hot cocoa.
Okay.
Make them wait. Anticipation.
I'll get my cup of coffee before I go to the shop.
Tell them the
That's
listeners
right.
gotta
I
go
gotta
wild
break
with
the
that.
news to them that they gotta change. They
gotta change
Yeah.
the
Maybe you can be two-fisted. Your usual and the hot cocoa.
Speaking of hot cocoa.
They make decaf hot cocoa. I'll be good. I'll be okay.
Oh, that might work.
Oh my goodness. Just a part of library. Kathy Hendrickson's here. I know
Well,
you've always got lots going on.
Stuff going on
Yeah.
in the future. We've got our story time. Our April story time is the April 11th at 10 o'clock for preschool kids. They get stories in a goodie bag. Of course, May, a big event coming up is May the 14th is our 45th annual Older Americans Day celebration.
Yay.
And the theme this year is Flip the Script on Aging. I don't know what that means, but anyway, we'll go with that. We usually we count on about 160 people. Sometimes we have 125, but I have sent letters out to the businesses and asking for their participation as far as like door prizes or items for their goodie bags to promote their business. So if they want to call me and I'll come and pick it up. I'm going to start making some calls. So I've got to start calling people on that and seeing when they want me to pick things up, or they can bring them by the library. I've already had one business bring it by the library.
Oh, that's nice.
So we're doing good.
Yeah.
So, like I say, we have entertainment. David Turner is going to be there, and we will have goodie bags for them. We have about 20 vendors. The vendors will start at 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock to about 12.
And if you've not seen David Turner, which a lot of people have, I know, but he is fantastic. He's a ventriloquist.
Hilarious.
And he gets the audience involved because he knows a lot of people in the audience. So
which is dangerous sometimes.
Well, that is. So May the 14th, and like I say, give me a call and I'll come and pick up the items, or I'd like to have them by the end of April or the 1st of May so that we can get the goodie bags put together. We partner with the senior centers in DeKalb County, so we appreciate them. We appreciate partnerships, and we depend on the businesses, and we really appreciate what they do for us. So visit
well, they
us.
must give a lot because it takes like an hour to give away all the prizes.
We get 40 or 50 door prizes, and so we really appreciate that. We have a great community that comes together. So for more information, visit us on Facebook. Call us at 597-4359. Our Instagram website is DeKalbLibraries.net. Then after that, we have our summer reading that starts every Thursday in June at 2 o'clock. We will have a summer reading for all the kids in the community.
I can't believe we're almost at the end of the school year.
We're
like 8 weeks or so. Yeah, like what
just
happened.
rolls by.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to say that, or is that what you're...
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
No, for you.
Oh, for me.
That's for you.
That's for mine.
She
A little private
notes and confusing us this morning.
I didn't get it.
I'm trying to mix it up. Stay up, Suzanne. Stay up.
We're all having... I haven't slept in about 2 nights either. So
Man, what
I think
is
we're all
going
in the
on?
same
We
boat
can't
when we get.
Yeah.
Maybe we're rolling with one.
We all need to go get some hot cocoa
I don't know.
With caffeine.
with
That's going to
caffeine.
have a whole new meaning.
Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. All right,
else?
Kathy, is that...
Well, that's it. We have science
Okay.
guys. We have Barry Mitchell. We have DTC photo booth's going to be there, and
fun.
the park rangers and the Nashville Zoo. So we're going to have a lot of fun.
That's going to be fun.
Oh,
We'll
great,
start
great.
signing up the very last week in...
So do seniors need to sign up in order to participate in the 14th?
They just come.
Yeah.
Show up.
Yeah.
Vendors have to let me know that they're coming, which I've already got the,
Yeah.
the vendors situated. I'll be calling everybody and saying, hey, this is when we're having it.
What is the date again?
It is May the 14th.
May the 14th.
From
Okay.
9 to 12. Vendors will be set up by 9 o'clock, and they end at 10:30, and then I'd give the door prizes. Then we have entertainment, and then they get their sack lunches at the very end.
So David Turner will start about what time?
About 11, probably.
About 11.
Something
County
like that.
Complex.
County Complex.
Great.
And the theater and the gym area.
Yeah.
And all over the place.
All over
Just
the place.
walk in the door,
Yeah,
you'll find
it's
it.
everywhere.
I always love the little sack lunch. I feel like I'm in grade school again. It's so fun. And the sandwiches are so good. It just tastes better.
My board members makes the sandwiches.
Yeah.
It tastes
Chicken
better
cheese
out of
and
a paper sack. I don't know how to
chicken
explain
salad.
it.
Now, granted, I go just to volunteer when I've gone, but it is just like school that they
It's so
all open
fun.
it up and they go, "What did you get?"
What'd
And
you get?
they'll sit,
Yeah.
spend a little time
Yeah.
swapping
And I'm always
bananas
like, I don't know if
for
I want
apples.
the chicken salad or the pimento cheese.
Yeah,
And sometimes
it's
they'll
awesome.
slip
They
me
can
an
eat
extra
there, or they can
sandwich.
take it home and have a picnic in the park.
Yeah,
Whatever.
exactly.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
We love it.
All
It's
right.
fun to have fun, right? All right, Kathy, hang out with us. All right, so DeKalb cleanup event. That's going to be May the 10th. You can sign up and pick up supplies on that morning, or if you need them the week before, just come by the chamber and I'll get you what you need, some rubber gloves.
Man, do we need it?
Oh, do we-
People, keep your trash
The
in
wind,
your
yeah.
The wind is carrying stuff everywhere.
roadways,
roadsides,
parks, downtown,
public
your
areas.
house.
Around the library.
We'll let you clean up anywhere that you're willing.
Yeah.
Now, normally we do have the dumpsters out all week, but we found out that we were maybe breaking a rule or two, which I'm a rule follower, but I didn't know this rule. So anyway, we're just going to have them out on Friday and Saturday. So you'll get one day head start to have a dumpster. And, we've got dumpsters located pretty good anyway, close
Yeah,
to people.
all over the county.
But, these were like right in Alexandria, right in downtown, right in Liberty. But we'll still have them there, but we'll have them on Friday. So anyway, I'll be doing a press release here in a few days. And so just watch that. And so anyway, we just, anywhere you want to pick up, you just let us know. And if you don't want to have to come pick up, sign in or anything, just call me at the chamber. I just do a state report to let them know what we're doing here and how many people are helping.
Yep.
But, like if you've got a park that you'd like to go help pick up.
Or your own street.
Your street.
Yep.
Just be super careful.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
We
just
don't
a
wanna be hurt.
reminder, no one under 16 is allowed to
Right.
walk or
On the-
traverse state highways. And so make sure you're aware of what those highways are.
Yeah.
If it has a sidewalk, you're fine. But if there's no sidewalk, no one under 16, and just for safety.
Yes, absolutely. We
But
don't
there
want anybody hurt.
are rubber gloves, trash bags, bottles of water. All of those things
got for the
are
chamber.
for pickup at the chamber. And the official kickoff is between 9 and 10 a.m. on the
Just come
10th.
by and we'll get a picture. And
Yeah, you know.
social media post stuff.
Suzanne likes you to raise your arms. Yay!
Yay!
We're picking
I
up
know.
trash.
We're picking up trash.
And
Exercise. Did you?
oh, I love it.
Yeah, that's what they do in Lieber's Fort.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. that's
So, and we can all contribute. Even if we're not doing it on May the 10th, we can all help our community look better by shoring up the trash that we have. It's been windy. It's going to be windy. So be careful where you're storing your trash so that it doesn't keep blowing away.
Or don't throw things in the back of your truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fussed at my husband one day.
Tra-
Oh no! You
Trash
can't put
bag,
anything in the back of that
like
truck.
food, food bags. Those,
Well, it's a
those
good
types of
thing
things.
that Colby gave us the extra 2 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so leadership to cab.
We're going to use every second of it. So Leadership to Cab, we had a fantastic trip. State Government Day.
1 minute. Oh, he's saying 1 minute. Oh,
He's lying.
oh, but tell our March sponsors.
So our March sponsors are Andrea Keith Aesthetics and Dr. and Jen Sherwood.
Oh, you're so awesome for
Yeah,
helping.
and Andrea Keith has moved into their space. So I know more information coming, but Andrea Keith Aesthetics just keeps growing and growing, and so we say a big shout out to Andrea Keith and her business.
Yes, we love Andrea.
and they're moving into their new space soon. So
What new space?
right there.
Right there.
But the bigger building.
Oh.
Oh, I told Suzanne something she didn't
How did I not know that?
Oh my goodness. It's hard to get one up on Suzanne. I got to
man.
celebrate when I do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get my Botox scheduled.
For Easter.
Yeah, for Easter. Oh my goodness. Okay, well the Chamber wants to help promote your news or special events. Call me at 615-597-4163 or email at director@DeKalbCountyChamber.org. Tag me on Facebook. I'll help you spread the word.
Absolutely. And we want to thank all of our fabulous guests this morning.
Yes.
We are so grateful to WJLE Radio and DTC TV for sponsoring this crazy chamber chat
yes.
month after month.
You can watch Chamber Chat on DTC3 as well as their website. Just go to dtc3.tv and click on Chamber Shows to view the program each month.
And we appreciate our listening and viewing audience and hope you join us next month on May 7th. Same chat time.
Same chat channel. Happy
Happy
spring,
Easter.
everybody.